In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light. What's up, guys? It's David coming at you from Organic Priced Books with a awesome new release from DC. We are looking at Green Lantern Corps by Peter Tomasi, the Omnibus. And, you know, David is you know, I like, look, listen, I'm wearing my Green Lantern shirt. I'm a huge Batman fan. I love Batman. But Green Lantern is one of my, I don't want to say a secret favorite, but he is, I think Hal Jordan is such a, well, not even Hal Jordan, just the Green Lantern Corps in general is such a great concept of space cops, and they have rings. Like, they can basically, anything you can imagine, it comes out. And, you know, I think that's probably one of the coolest, I think, comic creations of all time. I like how each of the different the different Green Lanterns are different. There's Hal Jordan, of course. You got your military, John Stewart, who's also kind of, you know, military. So their constructs are very much planes, tanks, like weapons. Guy Gardner, who was a cop, and then you got Kyle Rayner, who is an artist. So I like how his is very much more creative. So your personality definitely comes out in the power rings. So the Green Lantern Corps is definitely one of my guilty pleasures. I consider Blackest Night, I know people don't like. Some people don't like it. I thought it was great. I really enjoyed the whole concept of the different spectrum, the emotional spectrum coming together to fight. You get to see that here. So let me show you the book. Here is the front, the spine. Oh, and the back. I love the fact that basically, like, your willpower determines it, so how strong you are basically can you know, make you stronger. But there's also other emotional spectrums, so you can, you know, you might align into them. So what do you think you guys would align in if you were in this, you know, in the DC universe, if you had to get a ring? Let me show you the spread. Very nice. I like that. You know, would David be willpower? I don't know. I mean, would I be fear? Would I be love? Would I be, I guess, greed with Freeze? Would I be hope with Walker, St. Walker? You know, which one would you be? I don't know. I think maybe Hope. I like the idea of Hope, and I like the fact that the Blue Lantern basically powers up the Green Lantern. So, get team up there, power it up. Would I be Rage? You know, would I be Fear? Like I already said that. What are the other two? I know the Violet and the Pink. I think it was. I forgot what it was, but. Besides that, you know, seeing this book come out, I actually wanted to do a little something special. I drew this in like, you know, 10 minutes. So this is my design of how David would look like if he was a Green Lantern. I wanted to show you this, guys. So before we get into the book, let me show you that. Boom! This is David's Green Lantern design. You know, I'm gonna just leave it here and I'm gonna go down for it. So basically, you can see it's very much like almost, I want to say, an armored type. You know, they like to put, you know, Guy Gardner does his vest. Kyle Rayner has a different mask. I would definitely just, if I could create anything sort of like armor like this, I would just put sort of like armor like that right on mine. And I think that would look really, really cool. I believe personally that, you know, if you make the ring dress you however you want to. So it's very much like, almost like a Gundam Wing style armor on top of myself. You can see like my hair looks all fancy and stuff nice. So this was a quick draft. I'm probably gonna, now I want to do like a more detailed one, but very much like armored legs, armored like chest piece and all that. I do like personally, let me move this back. I do like personally having the ring. So like obviously I didn't have enough green to like color it in all the way, but I do like the white coming out. So I like the idea of the white like popping out. That would be like super bright on the chest piece, and then like, you know, the rest is armored up. So that's kind of my design. This is how David would design himself if he was the Green Lantern. So you know, if you know what, let's see. I'm gonna propose somebody sends me their concept of their own Green Lantern costume, but it has to be yourself. It has to be yourself. This is David. You see, even the hair is me. So you know, send me your designs. I will make a video of anybody or everybody who sends me my designs. I'll even go and do a really good detailed one of that. So challenge, you know, there you go, the challenge. Send it to me. Even if it's a stick figure drawing, I will post it on here. Just either send it on their LPB chat or the, if you have the Discord, join us on the Discord, jump and throw it in there. You know, stick figure drawings, I'll put it on there. Just put your name at the bottom, and we'll show a gallery of the Green Lantern core, OPB style. We'll have it up. That would be really cool. I think that's cool. So let's see it, and let's take a look at this book. Guys, let's go ahead and take a look inside the core. Again, the core is definitely not HAL specific. It definitely features other characters from the Green Lantern core, which I appreciate. And then this is Peter Tomasi's story, so it's going to jump a bit, you'll see. But let's go ahead and take a look. So it doesn't contain like the exact stories, like, you know, issue back to back, but that's fine. Page quality is Omni usual, what you expect from the Omnis. Semi-gloss, which is great, especially for the Green Lantern. I love semi-gloss for the Green Lantern covers because the power ring constructs are usually really bright, and I think that definitely pops in the semi-gloss. And let me see, the Corp is back. The Guardians of the Universe established the original Green Lantern Corps to patrol the galaxy to protect its inhabitants from evil forces. At the start of this volume, a new corps is being formed, and they are immediately tested as they stumble upon a threat to the planet they're training on, and the Guardians themselves. This volume tracks their triumphs and failures from the moment they meet through the earliest moments of their greatest challenge, the Blackest Night. So you're definitely going to see a lot of the Blackest Night, as well as the Sinestro War, which I thought was really, really good. They'll interact with a bunch of characters that you know and love. And hate, like Darkseid that you just saw there, and Kilowog, I love that guy. One of the greatest creative duos in modern comics, Peter J. Tomasi and Patrick Gleason, return for another collection that covers their entire collective Green Lantern Corps run and more. This first issue collects Green Lantern Corps Recharge number 1 through 5, Green Lantern Corps number 1 through 3, 7 through 38, Green Lantern 21 to 25, Green Lantern Sinestro Corps Special number 1, and stories from Showcase 95, number 7 through 8, Blackest Night, Tales of the Corp, number 1 through 3, and Untold Tales of the Blackest Night, number 1. Very cool. So there you go. It's definitely part of the Sinestro War. Some of the best covers, I think, from that came here. This one is definitely one of them. I believe there's one of Kyle Rayner, like when he has Parallax, or and yeah, like that. There's a cover on here. That's amazing. Look at this. This is so cool. This looks so nice. I'm trying to find a cover one I should be. Yeah, this one. Woo! Man. You see the Anti-Monitor. Kind of just thumbing through this, I forgot that Superboy Prime and Cyborg Superman were part of the Green Lantern, or the Sinestro Corps, as well as the Anti-Monitor, Mogul. So definitely, reminded me of that. And then, if you remember, this guy Saddam Yat, he was basically, can you imagine Superman, but with a Green Lantern ring. So this guy was insanely strong. He later turned out to became Ion, but he was poisoned by Superman Prime with lead. So that's really interesting. And definitely just brought back a ton of memories of the sea where this is origin to Ion. Definitely brought a ton of memories with him and Superboy Prime fighting. Very, very cool. And then from there, it obviously led into the whole War of the Rings, Blackest Night event. This is also a big milestone for Green Lantern, because this, within the Sinestro War, is when they finally, released the Green Lantern to use lethal force, which completely changed the fundamentals of the Green Lantern. Very, very interesting. Very big impact later on. You also get to see the Alpha Lanterns. See, this is what I'm talking about, where you see Mogul, and kind of like it jumps back to his past a little bit, which you kind of need for the rest of his story later on. So see, he's still like this 90s style, then comes back to the modern style. So you get to see a lot of that. You get to see, let's see what else. I believe Sinestro's relationship with his daughter, because I know she's a Green Lantern, and he was kind of disappointed in her. A little bit of the, let me see if it has, like I said, it has a little bit of the green, of the Blackest Night, which is one of my favorite stories of all time from DC, just because it's impactful. It covers a wide variety of superheroes. So the stories on that one was great. The Omni is insanely thick. If you know, you know. We get to see the different elements or the different entities for each spectrum fighting there too. So that was also really cool. And then of course the Black Lanterns, and then the introduction of the White Lanterns, which was insane. So you get to see all of this. Well, you get to see a little bit of it on here. And then when he sacrifices himself, if you remember that, so that they can basically rescue Mogul, or a planet from Mongol? Mongol? It's in Mongol or Mogul? Yeah, you guys let me know. But yes, very interesting. I think it's one of the coolest stories. The Green Lantern Corps is definitely one of my favorite parts of the DC universe. I mean, I guess you could call that like, from Marvel's, side is the Nova Corps maybe a little bit, but I don't think it's as wide-reaching as the actual Green Lantern Corps in my perspective. That's just me. But definitely some really good stories on here. The artwork on this looks great. Look at that. Oh, man. That's great. Definitely goes into like the politics of like of Oa and the Guardians and their perspective on like the Earth Lanterns, the Earth Green Lanterns, that they sometimes to me it's like they actively despises the Earthlings, But I mean, I get it. Hal Jordan basically destroyed the Green Lantern Corps. Rayner tried to save it, became the White Lantern. Then, like, man, there's been a huge history for the Green Lantern. That's really, really cool. I remember that one. So am I a Green Lantern fan? That I am. Listen. Look at these covers. Man, they're so cool. So you definitely get a lot of great stories in here. I would highly recommend it. There's not like a Green Lantern Omni that I would say cover the more modern stuff like this one. Some of these stories are definitely really, really great. There you go. Let's see if there's any extras in the back. Okay, you just get a little bit of the... See, this is when the Blackest Night begins. You get a little bit of the biographies of the author. Here is some of the script, I believe. Yeah, or the story pages, the panels that they wanted to do, or that they did. And there you go. So it's not a lot of extras, which is great. You get a lot of stories, a lot of great stories. And like I said, guys, send me those Green Lanterns. I'm actually now pretty excited for it. I'm going to have some other people that I know draw some Green Lanterns for me, how they would think their character would look like. But send me yours. I will make it a Green Lantern video. We can all, show off our Green Lanterns, unite as a core under OPB. Maybe, send it on Discord, send it through email, send it through, where else? I mean, anywhere you can contact me, send me your drawings. I'll be more than happy to take a look at them and judge them and then post them on the internet for everybody else to judge. Let's do it, guys. Calling you guys out. You already saw mine. It's pretty bad A. Let me show it to you again from this angle. Boom! There's David. There he is. I'm gonna fix this up a little bit. But check out this book at Organic Price Books, guys. I will see you in the next one.